This is an amazing exercise to open up your posterior chain, so the whole back of your body, as well as working on your compression strength in the front of your body. There are ways to progress this if you feel like a load is a little bit too ambitious for you right now. And this depends on how tight you are in your posterior chain. So if you're feeling really tight there, then it might be best to start unloaded, and then we can eventually add weight. Now with the loaded variation, grab yourself either a barbell, a kettlebell, or a dumbbell, something to help weigh you down. Eventually we want to get to a barbell where we can start adding on more weight to make the load even heavier. With your feet together at the edge of the box or the bench, you're going to start upright, holding the weight in your hands in front of you. You're going to curl the neck first, then curl the top of your spine down to the mid-spine, eventually to the lower part of your back, and then you're going to continue down, keeping your legs as straight as you feel comfortable. And then you're going to control back up, pushing the hips forwards as you roll the bottom of the spine, the mid-spine, the upper back, eventually opening up your shoulders. The best way that I can describe this exercise is imagine you're folding a piece of paper in half and you're trying to keep the torso as close to your legs as you can. Now that is going to require a lot of compression strength. So think about pulling the pelvic floor up, think about engaging the obliques and the psoas muscles in order to perform this exercise with as much core engagement and as much compression as you can find. If you're going to do this unloaded, you might even be able to do this on the floor depending on how far you can go down. It would literally just be exactly the same movement, rolling down the top of the neck, upper back, mid back, lower back, towards the floor. If you can already touch the floor with your hands, then I recommend you add a load and bring yourself onto a slightly raised surface. As you roll up, drive through, push the glutes through, keep the core nice and compressed till you get to the top. As your posterior chain starts opening up, you'll find that you're able to push the hips further over your heels. What a lot of people want to do is push their hips back to get further down. The aim is actually to try and keep our hips as stacked over our heels as we can. And that is going to require, again, a lot of compression strength. In order to make this exercise even more effective, we can incorporate the internal torque chain tension into this as well. Whilst you're trying to compress your torso to your body as close as possible, you can also create that spread effect from the heels up towards your glutes. The other thing is pushing the shoulders down and opening up the lats is going to help in focusing on that spread wide of the teres muscles. All of these tension aspects is going to help you perform the movement even better and avoid being as passive as possible.